Hi, witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today is definitely not Monday, but I have all the time in the world in my hands right now, and I'm dedicating most of my days to you guys. It gives me a lot of happiness, and I do this with a lot of love, and I hope you actually find this information useful. Okay, so I'm going to be addressing one of the questions that I get asked the most at my email layer of thewitch@yahoo.com, which is, White Raven, I need to know who is the person cursing me. How do I know who's cursing me? So, identifying your attacker is not always necessarily. And identifying your attacker, it is most of the time impossible. Alright? That does not mean that you cannot do magic, reversal magic and counteracting magic against these hexes and these curses. The truth is that a very powerful witch will never reveal its secrets. Never. So how can you be sure who is attacking you? How are you going to go ahead and find out who's attacking you? Well, the first thing that you need to find out is if you are indeed attacked. So you have to analyze, number one. Think about the people that you have recently as a guest in your house. People that maybe have used your bathroom and get in touch with your brush, maybe some of your nail clipping. Think about anyone who has had access to your office, to your work of employment where you leave some of your private things. Also, think about people that had offered you food. Do you know there's a lot of hexes and curses that are transmitted to food? Next, ask yourself, is there any reason for these people to actually hex you or do any type of curse on you? And last but not least, think about the ability that this person has. Do they? In order to place a curse on you. And if they are not magical people, do they actually have the resources to pay for somebody to do this curse on you? The truth is that there shouldn't be a lot of people. There shouldn't be a lot of candidates. There shouldn't have that many people that you think they're working you. If you actually have a lot of people, then maybe, just maybe, the problem is either you or you have a lot more problems in your hand, my friend, and you're going to need the help of somebody with a really high rank. You should always use a divination tool to find out who is the person that is actually cursing you. Again, White Raven, you haven't really addressed my questions. How am I going to know who the person that is cursing me is? Well, this is one of the things that you want to do, and this is one of the spells that Jason Miller, so one of the things that Jason Miller shared with us in his book, Reversal Magic and Protection Magic. You're going to write the name of the people that you think is cursing you in a paper. Me, personally, I will write it in a brown paper. Write all the people that you think is cursing you. Next, make sure you leave some space between the names, and last but not least, you're going to put unknown, because there's going to be probably a person that we don't know. So make sure you put the word unknown in your brown paper. Now, when you are ready, you want to sit down, you want to make a communication with the spiritual world, you want to concentrate on what you're going to do, and you're going to grab your pendulum. All right? And with that already established communication, you're going to ask your pendulum to give you a notice of which of all these names is the person that is cursing you. You know your pendulum, you know how you communicate with your pendulum, and you know when your pendulum is going to say yes or no. So make sure that you use your pendulum. So another method that you can use are your runes. These are some of the divination tools that I have at home that I already shared with you guys. If you have runes at home, make sure that once you write the names of the people in that brown paper or in any paper that you have with the last name called unknown, make sure that you put some of your rune next to the names. If you have great communication with your runes and if you understand your runes, I'm pretty sure your runes are going to tell you who is cursing you. Another method will be your tarot cards, any type of oracles that you have. Use that same paper. With the paper with the name of the people that you think is cursing you, with the last person called unknown, put some of your cards. If you have great communication with these divination tools, I'm pretty sure your tarot cards are going to give you the name of the person. There's going to be a lot of ways for you to get in touch with the person that is cursing you. You may or may not know the name of this person. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. If you have your magic right in your head, in your heart, and you know how to go about doing reversal magic and counteracting magic, at the end of the day, If you don't know who's cursing you, then you don't know who's cursing you. But just make sure and analyze all the circumstances in your life. Sometime at the end of the day, it is yourself creating all this cross condition. So please analyze that is not your own doing, creating this curse, because if you work on reversal magic and counteractive magic, you're legit working against yourself. So be a little bit smart. You need to understand what's going on around you. You absolutely need your divination tools, not only to know the person that is cursing you, but what type of spell should you be doing? And you may want to understand what's going to be the outcome of any spell that you will do to counteract or reverse this magic. This is White Raven over here. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I hope you're staying safe. I send you lots of blessings, all my love, and a big shield of protection for all of you guys. Until next time, stay wicked. Bye.